All right, so as we step onto the top of our mats, we're gonna just kind of give our legs a little bit of a shake. Shake out our arms and find yourself in Tadasana, mountain pose. Maybe open and close the jaw a few times. Soften the eyes, soften the shoulders. Feel your feet connecting to the ground beneath you and giving yourself an opportunity to land here on your mats. To land here in time and in space. Doing your best to allow the unfolding of today's practice to be solely you with yourself. You versus yourself. Noticing if you attempt to find validation with anyone around you, begin judgment or senses of comparison to your physical practice, or if you're just allowing yourself to be in the unfolding of what is throughout today's practice. With that being said, I personally woke up this morning feeling a little blasé, and I encourage myself to step into a meditation. And I want to share this meditation with all of you because I'm sure if I'm feeling a certain way, I am not alone. We've got 6 planets in retrograde, and to say the least, things have gotten a little shaken up and a little gray. So what I want you to do within this meditation, if you are understanding a bit of how energy works, is that everything is energy and communication with other forms of energy. With friends, music, places, circumstances, all allow a reaction to happen. Sometimes we pick up energy that isn't ours. So this meditation is to clear out anything that you may have picked up along your path and call in your energy of self. So what I want you to imagine is that you are at the center of a tornado, and that underneath your feet, there's almost like this black hole. And we're gonna move through all of the chakras of the body. And for those who are not familiar, don't worry. Just allow your own intuition to guide you throughout this little meditation. I want you to notice the size of this tornado that you're in the center of. Maybe notice things whirlwinding around you. And starting up above, around your head, almost like a halo, allowing this energy and this vortex to pull away any thoughts, any energetic frequencies, any almost Wi-Fi connections to the body, to begin to pull away into this tornado. Maybe taking a couple breaths, imagining that breath kind of whirlwinding above your head. And then gently allow that tornado, the top of the tornado, to run around your third eye, which is the space between the eyebrows and a little bit above them. Imagining you have this spinning vortex circling around the head itself, taking away any perceptions, any belief systems that aren't yours. And then moving down towards the throat area, the throat chakra. Noticing if you're repeating things like a parrot because they're quote unquote facts, or if you are truly stating your truth of what your belief systems and your values are. Taking a breath there and exhale it out. Dropping into the heart center. And this is the center that oftentimes gets carried away with other emotions that aren't ours. Maybe picking up the frequency of a partner, friend. Gathering all that up that's not yours. Breathing into that space and exhale, let it go. Moving into the space between the rib cage, around where the stomach is. This is considered to be our inner sun. This is our powerhouse. Sometimes this area can get dim. Allow whatever comments, statements that you have with regards to yourself or comments and statements that have been said about you to pull away from this space, to cleanse, to clear, and then moving around the navel, almost imagining it being like a hula hoop, gathering up any energy that is creating stagnant energy in this creative center. Then moving down towards your tailbone and all the way down the legs. Clearing anything that perhaps your foundations have been built upon that are no longer serving you. Maybe thought processes, belief systems that you've inherited from your parents, from your heritage, that maybe do not mesh with where you are and where you're going. Let it go. And then imagine all of that energy that's not yours being pulled into the ground. And taking a full deep breath in, starting from the crown of the head all the way down towards the feet. Vocal exhale, let it all go. And now I want you to imagine your feet being rooted into the ground beneath you. Almost as if you were a plant or a flower, and use your imagination to create whatever comes through to you. Rooting yourself into who you are, where you're being led, your truth, your inner compass of emotions. And imagine that stem growing, penetrating the ground as it rises up and begins to blossom, maybe in the form of branches, maybe in the form of flower petals at the top of the crown. And imagine that area beginning to grow and expand. And now I want you to recite to yourself your full name, calling in your unique, authentic power. I am, and your name. A couple times, keep going, whether it be out loud, whispering, saying it within your own mind. And then within that, imagine that flower petal closing, softening the mind and allowing the mind to drop into the heart. And then begin to recite, I am. I am. Keeping this physical stillness and noticing if your mind is longing for distractions in the form of visualizations around you, or if you're able to remain centered in your own energetic space. Notice the peace and the presence, or perhaps the avoidance. Notice. Gently begin to take a deep breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the palms together to touch, hands to heart, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Honor yourself with your practice, the unfolding of what's about to happen. Let it be, let it flow, let it move. I want you to just allow your heels to start tapping your mat. And you can keep your eyes closed if you feel like this is a little funky. And notice if you feel like it's a little funky, and just allow your body to begin to actualize with the space and time. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale and fold. Let it go. Make it vocal. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, micro bend in the knees. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to right. Grab all that good shit, bring it in. I know you want it. Exhale, let that shit go. That's holding you back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, make a sound. The sounds allow you to release any stagnant energy or emotions. Exhale and fold. Let that shit go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, reach to rise. Reach up, gaze up. Last time. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Inhale, step back. Plank pose. Hold plank. Engage the core. Lift the kneecaps. If you need to drop down onto the knees, drop down onto the knees and untuck the toes. Deep breath here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take what you need, wiggle it out. Remove any stagnant residue in the body and allow that stagnant energy that's happening in the physical form release itself in the form of sound and breath. And allow that energy and that emotion to come back to the ethers. Deep breath in and downward facing dog. Exhale, let it go. Shifting into plank. Hold. Again, option to drop down onto the knees. Engage. 2 more breaths. Exhale, down dog. Take a piece between the hands, walk up, step it up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, reach to rise. Reach up, gaze up. If you want to take a little back bend, take it. If you want to open up the arms, halfway bend the arms, take it. If you want to interlace the hands back behind you, take it. Remember, I'm your guiding force, not your forcing force. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive it down, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, walk up, step it back, plank, hold. You're getting the energy moving. Notice your breath, notice your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop down onto the knees, bring the knees together to touch, untuck your toes, get back on your heels, and find presence. Bring the mind into the heart for a moment. Feel the breath of the world on your skin and notice how you're drawing it all in. It's here that we create our intentions. After we've cleared, moved, we find these moments of stillness throughout our practice because this is where the magic happens. The doing shakes things up so we can begin to decondition the conditioning that no longer meets our truth. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Separate the knees, hips shifted. Separate the fingers super wide. Give yourself that stability. And instead of dumping the upper body, press into the palms and allow the upper part of the spine to lift towards the ceiling a little bit here. Right arm reaches forward. Exhale, arm circles back up and around. Using your breath. Noticing if there's some stagnant crunching in the shoulder. And then reverse the motion to reaching the arm forward and back. Beautiful. Inhale, twist, open towards the right, make a fist. Roll out the wrist a little bit here. Exhale, right arm underneath the left, right ear back. Opposite straight the left hand behind the small of your back, or maybe extend it, take a step towards the top of your mat. You'll feel a little bit of a side stretch on that left body. Stay here, or take the balance, lifting up that left leg. Roll out, let it happen. Detach yourself from the physical expression and feel into it. Notice the thought. The yoga practice creates these tiny little differences in the physical body that your body's not accustomed to making. And that is how you will change. Incremental movement, incremental thought. incremental actions in the direction you're desired. Bringing that left knee down, unwinding the left arm, pressing the left hand in, inhale, reach that right arm up, deep breath in, exhale, reach that right arm forward. Bring the thumb to press up towards the ceiling. You can stay here and do the abdominal workout by just bringing that right arm towards the left knee. If you want a little bit more, taking through the left heel, toes are flexed down towards the floor. Lift a little higher. Breathe. Notice the heart. Close the eyes here. Find that moment of pause in the moments that are a little bit discomfortable. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee, draw in. Exhale, forcefully draw that navel towards the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, draw in. Our last one here. We're going to inhale and reach. Stay and build strength. Or reach to that back foot. Press into the right palm. Gaze up. Gently release. Right hand comes down. Keep that left leg lifted. We're going to kick that left leg out towards the left. Flex the foot. This is a doozy, I know. Breathe into it. Notice the thoughts. Are you talking shit about your body? Are you talking shit about yourself? Or are you encouraging yourself to get into the uncomfortable nooks and crannies? Drop it towards the left. Tuck the right toes. Shift the sit bones back towards the right heel. Option to lift the left toes and melt down onto your mat. Close the eyes. Meet the present moment. Meet your breath. Meet your heart. Your next inhale, pressing back into the palm, taking the left leg back behind you, preparing for sunbird bow. So again, making sure that the fingers are spread out wide. The inner parts of the elbows shining forward. So we're not kind of push-upping it. We're allowing ourselves to raise the side of our body, drop down, pick that left heel up, and inhale, presses it back up, and exhale, dips down. 2 more. Last one here. Inhale, press up. Right toes towards the right side of your mat. Half arches drop and half move. Stay here. Reach for that left foot if you'd like. Bring that left foot down onto the ground and streamline. That left arm up overhead if you'd like. Explore. Notice yourself and notice what feels true to you today. Your practice will shift. Wherever you are, bring the left foot down. We're going to inhale, cartwheel up, weight pose. So we're going to be facing the side. Let the left hand drop down and the right arm reach up and over so that side stretch. Deep breath into that right body. Notice that deep breath pulls you out of the pose, and as you exhale, you get slightly deeper. Inhale, cartwheel the hands down. Left leg kicks. Exhale, meet the nose. Bring it back to meet the right. Now we're going to walk our hands a full hand print to a hand print at half in front of us. And we're going to get a little Dixon-like here. Tap into that sacral energy. Tap in to the root chakra. And allow the joints to let go of any stagnant energy in the form of snap, crackle, and pops. Make sure you go in the opposite direction. Neutral tabletop. Settle in, find your space, take the time. Inhale, left arm reaching forward. 3 arm circles back up and around with your breath. Remember, there's no competition. If there is one, it's you with yourself. And if that's happening, ask yourself why. Inhale, reach forward, back around. Back arm circle, reach that left arm up, roll out your wrist. Exhale, weave that left arm through, left ear down. Whatever you did with the other arm, give yourself the opportunity to find balance in the time with the same shape. And if you attempted the balanced posture, take that right leg up and breathe. You're balancing, notice how that's the only thing you can think of. Notice where your focus is. That's the key. When you're ready, right knee drops down, right hand presses into the mat. Inhale, reach, take that left arm up again. Exhale, bring it forward. Left thumb towards the ceiling. Whatever you did on the one side, find balance. If you kick through the right heel, lift both limbs a little bit more. Breathe. Close the eyes. Feel the body shape. Feel those tiny little supportive muscles support you. They may not be as strong as you want them to be, but they're doing the damn thing. Inhale, exhale, elbows to knees. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw it in. 2 more. What are you still holding on to? What do you want to grab onto? Exhale, reach to the foot. Breathe. Release. Left hand down, kicking through that right heel. Bring that right foot over towards the right. Balance. What do you do in a facing challenge? Say, fuck it, give up? Probably not, if it's something you really want. Exhale, right foot down. Tuck the left toe, shift the hip back towards the heel. Right toes lift and let the upper body melt. Another opportunity to come in. Close the eyes. Inhale, pressing into the palm. Untop the left toes. Take that right leg back. Sunbird bow. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. 2 more. Last one here, left toe towards the side of your mat. Open up, half-hearted Chandrasana once more. Explore. And exploring could be exploring physical postures, or could it be exploring the emotions coming up, the thoughts coming up? It's all exploration. Wherever you are, right foot comes down. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, let it go. Another inhale. Right hand down, left arm lifts up and over. Take another expansive breath in that left side body. Exhale, a little deeper. Beautiful. Inhale. Cartwheel the hands down. Kick through that right heel. Exhale. Knee to nose. Drop it down. Separate the knees. The width of your mat. Untuck the toes, gently bring the sit bones between the heels, surrender, third eye down, close the eyes. Deep breath in, exhale, vocally. Lay it all down. Time to unpack. Left is a load, leave it all here. One more breath in stillness. I'd like to take a sip of water before we transition into a little bit more of an active flow. Now's the opportunity. And when you're ready, just sitting on your heels, allow the dominant hand to rest on top of the indominant hand. With the thumb pads touching, relax the shoulders down the back and just be with what comes. Bring your mind back into the heart. Back into your authentic truth. Notice what happens. My stillness, the mind wanders off, longing for the next distraction. If you're able to settle in. When you're ready, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, palms down, tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes down, dog. Take a moment here. Inhale, exhale it out. I encourage you to stick with your breath. If that means taking a pause and coming back into child's pose or coming on to sitting on the heels, take that. Allow yourself to be where you are instead of forcing a mental idea of where you want to be and feel into it. Take a deep breath in, take a peek between the hands, walk some, step it up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach to rise, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot step back. Now, we're gonna switch steps. So we're gonna jump a little bit from our heel and switch the foot. So left foot in front. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. If you need to bring that right knee down, take it. If you want a little bit more, engage the muscles. Breathe. Gaze up. Inhale, exhale, Arda. Reach the arms forward, hover and hold here. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, left arm moves up. Stay here, or come onto the nice edges of both feet and feel that IT band stretch here. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, both soles of the feet down, drop the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Low lunge, bring your hands to the opposite elbows, gaze up. Reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down, shift the weight back behind you, left toes lift. An opportunity to close the eyes. Feel. Inhale, left foot comes down, hand, frame left foot, tuck the right toes, lift up the right leg, left foot steps back to meet the right, plank toes, option to come down onto the knees if needed. Engage your kneecap, engage your core, press into the palm. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, vocal exhale, let it go. Inhale, take a peek between the hands, walk up, step it up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, bring the right foot back. And switch steps. Engage your core. This is how you build strength. Find your stability. If that means bringing that left knee down, that's where it's at. Rise up. Inhale, Ardha, reaching forward, hover and hold. Now, back toes, a little trick here. Press into the toes, lift that heel. If the heel is pressing back behind you, you're dumping your weight. Inhale, exhale, left hand drop. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Stay or knife edge with both feet. Feel. Breathe into that space. Exhale, right hand comes down, left knee drops. Untuck the toes, rise up. Now, grab opposite elbows, but try to grab the opposite elbow that you did the first time and gaze up. Breathe into the heart. Silence the mind, open the heart. Arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down, shift that weight back. Right toes lift. Hold, settle. Inhale, pressing into the right foot. Hands frame right foot, top left toes, lift up that left leg. Right foot steps back to meet the left. Hold plank. Now, you can shift into downward facing dog if you're like F's and Yapsa today. Or if you want to come into your own vinyasa flow, feel free. I'm going to be offering up a modified version. For those of you who have been with me for a while, it's a little bit different from what I'm usually doing. So what we're going to do is inhale. We're going to exhale, lower all the way down onto our bellies. Untuck the toes. Inhale, press up into table. While you allow yourself to gaze up. Exhale, tuck the toes, down dog. Breathe. Let it go. Bring the feet together to touch. Right foot kicks back. Open up that hip. Then straighten that leg. Maybe circle out that hip joint. Squaring off the hips once more. Drawing the breath in and exhale. Shift the right knee towards the nose. You can do this with the left knee down. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Right foot in between the hands. Back foot pivot, 45. Rise up, warrior one. Bring that left hand in front of you and notice if the hips or the foot want a little pivot here. And then bring the arms back and sink a little deeper into that front leg. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Bring the palms together to touch. Bring the heart back, open up. Another breath in the heart. Exhale, bringing the hands to heart center. And we're going to shift into warrior three, bringing the weight into the front leg, floating. Now your head waves quite a bit. If you're dumping the head, you're going to fall forward. Engage the back. When you're ready, exhale, hands come down, frame the right foot. We're gonna drop the left foot and we're gonna kick that right leg back and up. Deep breath in, exhale, open that hip. If you can see your foot and you wanna flip your dog, pressing into both feet. And that left hand pressing up. Inhale into the heart. Exhale, right hand comes down. Kick through that right foot. And then exhale, bring it back down to meet the left. Inhale. Full exhale. The breaths are getting better. I like it. Bring the feet together to touch. Inhale. Kick that left foot up and back. Open that hip. Squaring off that hip. Taking an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Two more, your pace. With every inhale, pushing back. With every exhale, drawing it in. Rinse and repeat. And then when you're ready, left foot in between the hands. Back foot pivots 45. Rise up. Warrior one. Bring that right hand in front of you. You'll notice what this does is it aligns you with your hip. Your hip. Not forcing them to shine forward, but allowing them to shine in the way and the direction they are intended for you. Sink into that left leg a little bit deeper. Hands come together to touch. Inhale, little back bend. Another breath into the heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift forward, take through that right heel, keep that head lifted, breathe. Inhale, exhale, hands come down. Right foot comes down, plant the hand, swing that left leg back up, and open up that hip, and flip. Inhale, exhale, left hand comes down. Take through that left foot. Exhale, bring it back down to meet the right. Shift forward, plank pose. Flow it out your way. If you're with me, exhale, slowly lowering all the way down. Untucked pose. Deep breath in is going to press you up into the table, arching the spine. Exhale, tuck the toes. Let it go. 3 breaths here, in through the nose, out from the mouth. All right, we have our last little flow here. And then we're going to move into a couple yin postures to bring you into the internal universe and the landscape with it. So we're going to take a peek between the hands, walk down, step it up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Shift the weight into the heels. See if you can lift up the toes. You can keep your hands on the mat supporting you. Or if you want a little bit more, you can bring the elbows to your knees and keep those toes lifted. If you want to come into chair pose, we're going to press all of our weight into the heels, reach the arms to frame the ears, gaze is up, think a little bit lower. I know you can. You've got this. Inhale, as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. You could stay here or twist towards the right. Little trick here, if you make a fist with the right hand and allow the knuckle part to press into the left palm, your upper spine begins to open up and shift a little bit more towards the right. Feeling that fist. Does it burn you out? Oh yeah. Inhale back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Switch towards the left. What do you do when it gets challenging? Where do you go? Beautiful. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Let it go. Shake out the legs. Separate the feet about hip distance. Index finger and middle fingers gone to the big toe. Micro bend in the knees to support the low back. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the back. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips. Bring belly to thigh. And shift the weight forward in the balls of the toes. Let the weight of your head create traction in the spine. Close the eyes. Release the grip. Stack the spine on an inhale. Reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart and refuse the urge to fix or fidget. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, walk, just step it back, plank, do it your way. If you're with me, lowering all the way down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, table, arch the back. Exhale, tuck the toes. Down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring that right knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross it over. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, right foot in between the hands. Back foot pivots to almost 90 degrees. Inhale, cartwheel up. Warrior two. Now, foundation first. Toes in the front. Where are they pointing? It's going to allow your knee to be guided by the toes. Think low, femur bone, thigh bone, parallel to your mat. The heel of the front foot almost towards the center arch. If you were to draw a line towards the back foot, your weight is going to be towards the outer edge of that back foot. Extend the arms. Notice if you're reaching forward or if you're allowing yourself to be centered. Another little nurse anatomy session. Ball joints in your hips, rock forward. You might feel a crack, and then come up. Your body might tell you to move a little differently. Breathe. 3 pumping warriors. Inhale, straighten the front leg, arms up. Exhale, knee resistance. So imagine you have a resistance band. Inhale, activate all of the little muscles, the big muscles, and as you exhale, think deep. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, big, hold. Flip the front palm, reach forward. As you exhale, exalt, bring it back. Don't forget to keep pressing into that front leg. Inhale, warrior two. Right forearm on thigh, ankle, or floor. Make sure you're not dumping your weight. Press up. Notice if you're using your tiny muscles, like right now, I'm not dumping any of my weight. Lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. If you would like to streamline that left arm up and around. If you'd like to bind, bringing that right arm underneath the front leg and finding your bird of paradise. I welcome you. Wherever you are, breathe into it. What's calling for your attention? One more breath. Whenever you think you're going to let it go, take 2 more breaths in it. Inhale, wherever you are, take your time with your bird of paradise. Coming up. Warrior two, that front thigh should be on fire. Straighten that front leg. Walk the back foot up a tiny bit. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left hip. Behind you, reach and retreat. Exhale, right fingertip towards the shin. Okay, same thing. Lift up. Use those left obliques. Activate it. There should be very little weight in the fingertips of the back hand of the right hand. Inhale, reach the left fingertips up. Open up towards the left. Right toes towards the left. You can come down with a flat back. You can interlace the hands back behind you, getting into the shoulders a little bit here, off of the heart as you exhale. Roll. A little yogi point here. You can bring the fist to the small of the back, release the hand. If you want to come into Skindasana, you can move into Skindasana. That's allowing yourself to kind of shift the weight from one side and the other. If you have an inversion, a stand, shoulder stand that you're working on, you can just allow yourself to find some stillness if that's calling you. Maybe stretching out the hamstring, maybe the inner thighs a little bit. Explore, feel, if it feels good, stay there for a breath or two. Five more breaths wherever you are. Walking the hands over towards the right foot, right toes pointing forward, shifting the right foot back to meet the left, flow it out your way, or just meet it down dog. Again with me, lowering all the way down, up the toes, inhale, arch the back, gaze up, exhale, tuck the toes, shift the sit bones up and back, down dog. 3 breaths here. Close your eyes and notice. Inhale, left leg kicks back, exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Left foot in between the hands, back foot finish, rise up, warrior 2. Take your time, start from the ground up. You cannot build anything on weak foundation. Sink a little deeper, hinge forward, come back up, see where your body's asking you to go. Breathe. 3 pumping warriors. Last one. Beautiful. Reach forwards. Exhale, exalt. Bring it back. Inhale. Warrior 2. Left forearm on thigh, ankle, or floor twist. Engage those muscles. Breathe. If you bound, bind. If you shifted into bird of paradise, shift into bird of paradise. Couple more breaths. When you're ready, allow yourself to reach up. Warrior 2, straighten that front leg, bring that back foot forward a tiny bit. Trikonasana, fingertips forward, right hip behind you, left fingertips on the shin. Open up. Inhale, use those right obliques, lift you up. Open up towards the right this time. This time we are going to interlace the hands back behind us. Take an inhale into the heart. Exhale, full. Settle. Move and settle, move and settle. The day and the night Live when we die. It's the balance. The balance of self, the balance of masculinity and femininity that resides inside of you, regardless of what kind of jump you got between the legs. Bring a fist towards the small of the back. Hands under heart. Inhale, lift halfway. Now we are going to move into Skindasana. So right toes towards the right upper corner of your mat. We're going to shift into the right foot and lift up the left toes. You can stay here, or if you want, you could bring that right hand further towards the right. It's going to open up the right knee a little bit more. And then you could allow the left arm to come up. If this is too much, that's okay. Stay up a little bit higher and just feel into what you're feeling and experiencing. 3 more breaths. Left hand down, inhale, sit bones come up, toes point towards the side, and this time left toes pointing out a little bit here, shift the weight into that left heel, right toes lift, take it where your body wants you to take it. Inhale, bring the hands back down to center. Walk the hands over towards the left foot. Last vinyasa flow. Take it your way. Stepping forward into plank. Lower down. Untuck the toes. Inhale. Tabletop, arch the back. Exhale. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. We're going to be shifting into pigeon pose. So if you know your body and you know where you're going, take it. If you've never taken pigeon before, I would encourage you to come down onto your back. And I will be guiding that. If you're doing pigeon from downward facing dog, right leg lift, right knee behind the right wrist. And breathe here. Settle into this space of sensation. And then gently, slowly guide your upper body down onto the mat. If you're with me on your back, we're going to do something that is going to give you the same physical sensation, just less intense, if you're a little bit of a tight out. All right, so we're going to bring the right ankle on top of the left thigh, right hand between the thighs, left hand on the outside of the left thigh, and just guiding that left leg towards the chest, allowing the right foot to be left. And my personal favorite in this posture is to just rock side to side. And I end up finding a sweet spot, and that's where I stay. That's where I breathe in here. So notice what's coming up for you here. Ask yourself what you needed today when you woke up. See if you can relax the upper body and allow gravity to have its way with you, get a little bit deeper into the expression and the space. Remembering to unpack it all. Maybe the jaw, maybe a finger, maybe a toe. You're safe, you're supported. Where can you soften? Where can you disengage? Yoga practice will bring up so much. You have the power to choose what you want to pick up, what you want to put down. How are you picking yourself up? How are you putting yourself down? The end result is joy, freedom, expansion, space. Be guided by that. What brings you joy? What brings that feeling of freedom within you? What allows that space to be palpable? Focus more on that. Do more of that. I want you to imagine visually your ideal self, house, car, job, money in the bank, whatever it is. And then drop into your heart and ask yourself if you're feeling that space, that freedom, that expansion, that joy. How can you bring more of the feeling and infuse that visualization with the feeling? That's where the magic is. Last 2 breaths. See if you can fan the flame of that heart desire. Not the material, but what you feel when this material will bring to you in the emotional frequency. And when you're ready, slowly coming up, pressing the palms into your mat. Option to keep the right hand planted, reaching for the back foot. If you get here and you're like, it's okay, I was there too. Just stay in the twist if that's all that there's available. Release. Bring the chest forward. And now we're going to tuck the left toes. And we're going to extend. Almost like you're pressing yourself up in plank. Extend the right leg back behind you and then come onto your belly. Stack the hand at the top of your mat, third eye down, put it up in between the webbing of your index and your thumb, and just be with. Feel the difference between the legs. Maybe feel the difference within your body. Inhale and exhale, gently. Palms back down underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, find your strength, pop up into plank, and then exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg kicks back and find your pigeon pose here on the other side. And again, if you are doing reclined pigeon, just find yourself on your back doing the opposite of what you did on the other side, creating almost like that figure 4, the left ankle on top of the right thigh, left hand between the thighs, right hand outside of the right thigh, let me draw the legs in towards the chest as the feet are flat. Settle in and breath by breath. Soften and let go. Notice what the stillness brings. With the little body scan, starting at the top of the head, all the way down. Soften, pumping out. Breath here. And with your fifth breath, gently come up. Taking a moment. Opposite plant to the left hand, reaching for the back foot with the right hand. Getting that quad stretch. Release. Hand comes down, tuck the right toes, lift up that right leg, and kick the left leg back, down dog, deep breath in, exhale out. Drop down onto the knees. Sit back onto the heels, and again, find that stillness. Within that tornado, there's going to be a lot of shit around you. You're going to see it and you're going to feel it. But the one thing that remains constant is the stillness at the core. That is your home base. That is you rooted in self. Life will bring so much. It's meant to. This is an earth school meant to bring you to this expansive whole space within. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, right hand down, leaning over towards the right. Inhale, squeeze through center, left hand down towards the left, right arm up and over. Inhale, back to center, and as you exhale, you can come down onto either hip. Extend the legs long, down the length of your mat. You might need to remove some extra love underneath the sits bones. Allow the spine to be nice and long, the arms up. Now, instead of leading with the top of the head, folding forward, allow yourself to lengthen the spine on an inhale and grow tall. Keeping the spine nice and tall, allow the navel to guide, and then allow the upper body to cascade. Now, I know a lot of you want to force, stretch, control, pull the feet. See if you can bring the palms to face up, the chin in towards the chest, soften the feet, and just once again, surrender to gravity. Allow the weight of your body to guide your body into the expression of this pose. On your next inhale, stack the spine. Keep the eyes closed, feel that buzz as you stack the spine in your zone, breathe into it. Exhale. Bringing the right sole of the foot on the inner part of the left thigh. Option to bring that left leg patty corner. We're going to come into a side stretch. Make sure that the right knee is pressing down towards the ground. Left arm reaching towards the left foot, ankle, or shin. Inhale the right arm. Allow the gaze to feed towards the inner part of the right elbow. It's going to make sure that your chest is open and expansive. Inhale, come up. Right hand comes back behind you. Lift the sits bones. Allow the left hand to reach back. Gently come back onto the sits bones. Switching left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Lengthen the spine. Right hand towards right foot. Inhale that left arm up and over. Gazing on the inner part of that left elbow. Inhale, come back to center, left hand back behind you, lift the hip. Exhale, come down. Now, if you'd like to engage more of the core, feel free to do any core workouts. If you're with me and you're ready to just lay on down, bring yourself down onto your mat and give yourself the time and the space to duck land wherever you land, to feel whatever you feel. When you're ready, bringing both knees in towards the chest. Massaging the low back here. And an option to bring the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling, letting the blood drain in the opposite direction. Maybe roll out the ankles. You could stay here or move into cloud pose. Just bring the feet straight up overhead to tap the floor behind you. Feeling that stretch of the spine, just make sure that you're not looking right or left, but you're keeping the neck in alignment with the spine. You could bring the hands to the low back to support you, or you can engage the core by bringing the hands down onto your mat. If you want to come up with the shoulders bent, you can allow the hands to support the low back as you bring the feet up toward the ceiling. And play with the legs. Maybe eagle wrap the legs. Take the legs. Open them up. Rattle. Creative. Feel the body. And then when you're ready, drawing the knees in towards the chest and just wrapping the arms around them. Bringing the tailbone back down onto your mat. And then opening up the arms into a T. Dropping the knees over towards the right and then just back this way. Allow the gaze to be up towards the ceiling, or perhaps over the opposite shoulder. More breath. Bring both knees back in towards the chest. And twisting in the opposite direction. Last time, knees in towards the chest. And take whatever movements your body might be asking for before you slip into your final resting pose. And then gently allow the left heel to reach towards the left lower corner of your mat. Right heel towards the right lower corner of your mat. Heels in, toes out. Take a deep breath in, bring the shoulders all the way up towards the ears. And as you exhale, let go of a little more. Relax the shoulder blades down the back. Separate the hands away from the physical body a little bit here. Palms facing up. Open and close the jaw a few times. And commit yourself to completely surrendering. To allowing silence, to allowing stillness, to notice where you're getting distracted and why. In the end, it's you and yourself. and your choices.
All polarity. Judgments and opinions of the mind, the judgments and opinions of the mind. And you exist behind that. Every time you see through the absurdity of your own predicament, you aren't really quite the one. You just aren't that person. In this very lifetime of life, right now, the real work you have to do is in the privacy of your own head. All of the external forms are lovely, but the real work you're quiet. Truly open your heart. Just start to learn that which you can learn and just keep expanding. Truly remember written, you get the feeling to go deeper and deeper into that mind. To develop that which is the source of the life within you. What worship today?
Without saying, just noticing.
You already know.
Allowing the stillness to permeate deep in the breath.
Saying, I don't know. The moment you are quiet, find out that you can everything. What you do. So open.
Drop into the heart, and notice.
Within each of us,
There.
there once was a fire. For some of us,
Feel
it
it.
seems as if there are only ashes. But when we dig in the ashes, we find one ember. In the very gently turn that ember. Lower it. Gets brighter.
Couple breaths into the heart and allow the exhale to leave the mouth.
It's important to the south ember.
Gently wiggle the fingers and the toes, roll out the ankle, the wrist. Make your way to fetal pose on the right side.
Though we've lived our life totally involved in the world, we know that we're in the spirit.
When you're ready, gently coming up into a seated pose. Taking our last inhale together, reaching the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, bringing the hands to heart center, bringing it back to where it all begins and ends with you. With the hardest parts, by waking up and rolling out your mat this morning, my wish is that each and every one of you tapped into something, some awareness, and feeling, thought, and understanding at some point during this practice. I invite you to fan that awareness in some way, shape, or form. You are needed. You are loved. You are supported. I support you. The universe supports you. But it's up to you to decide the way in which you choose to carry out your destiny here in the physical form. There's a spiritual thread guiding you along the way, always. Sat Nam, one truth, and Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. May you leave with this peaceful presence. And each of you have a tarot card at the top of your mat. I know it's very exciting. You want to look at it, flip it, turn it around, all that jazz, but take a moment before you do to just come into alignment with your energetic self. And notice if you flipped the card right side up, upside down. Notice any depictions that stick out for you. Notice what your own intuition is telling you as you gaze at this opportunity to tap into your subconscious mind. If you'd like for me to give you a free one-card reading, my information and Instagram is on the back of the card. You could just take a picture of the card the way that you found it, and I will give you my own interpretation for you. This is a by donation class, and your donations are greatly appreciated, and they help keep the tarot cards flowing. They help keep the music subscriptions going. So anything that you and your heart desires to share, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for rolling out your mat with me here this Sunday. It happens each and every Sunday at 11, rain or shine, we are doing it. Thank you so, so much. If you do plan to head up to the Easton, I have a buy one, get one drink card. And I forgot to mention on the back of the card too, there's ways to donate if you don't have cash. And I believe that's all the afternoon announcements that I have. Thank you all so very much. And again, if you want to connect with me on Instagram, this class, if you're not local, will start to be published online where you can give your donation, and through that donation, you receive the class, and you can visit that class as many times as you'd like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, I am here. Have an amazing rest of the day and week. Thank you.